A senior White House official today has said that Iran is preparing to, quote, imminently launch a ballistic missile attack on Israel. Let's get a bit more on this from Jerusalem. Our correspondent Irris Makler with me live. Irris, this is American intelligence. What are you hearing from your side in Israel today?
We heard from Israel's military spokesperson, Daniel Hagari, coming back for his second appearance within a space of hours. And he said that Israel's partner, the United States, had passed on this intelligence, that it had detected plans for an Iranian missile attack against Israel. He went on to say that Israel has not yet detected any activity in Iranian airspace. So he said that Israel's planes are in the air, they're patrolling the sky, Israel's defense is ready. But at the moment, there is no attack that he can see, no attack that has begun that he can see. But he did say that if there were such an attack, it would have consequences. Repeating, I guess, an Israeli threat that we've heard from the Prime Minister twice over the past 4 or 5 days, once in New York and once back in Israel, which is, don't attack us, we can attack you anywhere. We can get you, we can hit you anywhere. So that is what we're hearing. A lot of this information at the moment is coming from New York. The New York Times just reporting that this attack is to be expected in the next 12 hours. So sometime between, it's now 5:30 local time and 5:30 this morning, you'll recall that the previous Iranian attack in April was also, the hundreds of missiles fired then were also fired overnight, late into the night. It takes a while, of course, I have to say something very obvious. Iran and Israel don't share a border. It takes a long time for those missiles to arrive, minutes, some of them hours, the smaller ones, but the larger ones travel for a good 8 to 10 minutes. So the detection systems will be in place when that happens, if it happens.
And Irris, as you're covering this breaking story for us today, we are, of course, also looking at what's happening in the south of Lebanon on the Israeli border there. In the early hours of this morning, the Israeli army saying an incursion began into the south of Lebanon. What more can you tell us about that?
Yes, pinpoint incursion coordinated with the United States, 500 meters from the border, in order to see what exists beneath the houses on the border, which is why people were told to leave them. It was very interesting because the IDF spokesperson in his previous statement, his previous press conference, said something or confirmed something that had only been reported actually in American newspapers. He said that there had been some 70 Israeli military commando raids, if you like, into these houses since October the 7th. And that they had gone there because they suspected, and they have now detected, that there was actually an ability to hide people underground, that is Radwan, Hezbollah militants underground, thousands of them ready. There was missiles, there was ammunition, very sophisticated Iranian-produced weaponry, all of which was brought back to Israel, some of which was shown at his press conference, and later the defense minister was also filmed with it. And they said that actually what they detected is a plan similar to the October the 7th attack by Hamas from the Gaza Strip. Not clear who copied who, although perhaps this Hezbollah plan in Lebanon had been longer in the making because the tunnels were very sophisticated, very long built. And interestingly, people in the north of Israel had complained over years that they heard the sound of digging very close to their homes coming from the ground, and they weren't believed. It now seems that maybe they were right.
Irris Makler live for us in Jerusalem. Thanks very much.